Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Scorpio March 18, 2022. The moon in your resources sector all day points to a practical theme. Even so, the sun and Jupiter are heading into alignment in your sign, boosting your confidence and spirit. With this transit, you're making your opportunities by putting more faith in yourself and your capabilities. Look for opportunities to expand, improve, and grow. You feel considerably more optimistic and can more readily get others on board for ventures you're considering. Ideas for future projects can be golden, so pay attention. You're in good shape for growing something, whether it's a relationship, project, or business. Certainly, this transit, along with a recent new moon in your sign, can have you feeling that you're starting fresh. The motivation to improve your life skyrockets. You're in fabulous shape for investing in your personality, and it's also a standout time for influence, faith, and hopefulness. Today's astro weather is urging you to own up to your self-worth. You are the entire package, and it's about time you recognize that. As you may remember, the moon rules your fifth house of love, passion, and self-expression, but it will enter warrior-like Aries and your second house of value systems today. Is this love interest worthy of your precious time and energy? With the moon's ruler, Mars, sitting together with Venus via your 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world, it's important that you reflect on your hopes, wishes, and dreams, specifically those of you looking for someone with a similar goal. It may be easier to say what is on your mind and express yourself in your workplace today. With the sun in your sign, you are coming across as notably confident in your creativity and desire to work with others. Since the sun sextiles Uranus in Taurus, you may be surprised with how your authenticity affects conversation and dynamics in your work cliques. There could be something surprising that is said in conversation that gives you a better idea of who you want to befriend and talk to regularly at work. The moon might be making an ordinary monthly visit to your income sector, but as the last before the sun returns, there is a greater need to pay attention. This means listening to your gut, but also to everything that your intuition, instincts, and imagination are focused on, with the doors to the most lucrative months of 2022 opening in just 16 days. Curiosity might kill the cat, but you're not a kitty. Take a good look around and you'll spot a new cutie in your environs. You are thought of as a rather reserved person, but in fact you can be intense and passionate too. With today's planetary alignment, your passions could easily catch fire. Expect to look and feel your best, and to surprise yourself with what you are ready and willing to accomplish. Your energy is high and easily directed toward positive expression. You more than anyone realize that taking great care of yourself is sexy. So, don't skip your daily workout. This is a great day to get things tidied up and organized. With the essence of this day happening, applying a little elbow grease will probably feel good for you. Along with added energy toward working, you can expect to feel mentally sharp. Being able to come up with space solutions or ways to be more efficient will come to you much easier than usual. Whether it's at home or at the office, make the most of these helpful benefits. What a difference a few days can make. The week began with tension between the moon in Cancer and planets on the relationship front, something that once a month can put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test. Just days later, the moon is not only in your communication sector, but is building towards tomorrow's full moon and a friendly aspect to those same planets in your relationship sector. What this flushed out earlier in the week is now finding a voice. What a difference a few days can make. The week began with the moon just leaving Cancer, but on its way out the door, clashing with Pluto in your relationship sector. Now, the moon is not only in your communication sector, but in the lead up to tomorrow's full moon is drawing closer to a friendly aspect to Pluto. What the moon flushed out earlier in the week, it is now giving a voice to. Your tarot reading for today. Strength, the Fool and the Chariot. You will find yourself involved in a game of seduction with a man. He is older than you and at first contact will try to seduce you with simple words and knowing smiles. You will need to show restraint, to give things time and not get carried away. In love, time is a good ally because it gives you the distance you need to analyze your feelings and see whether they want to be part of something long-term or not. The first days of a romance always feel like you are being submerged in a wave of emotion and you no longer see what is happening around you. You lose touch with reality, and at such times it is easy to make a bad decision, to get on the wrong path. In the next few days of April, this game of seduction will start and you'll quickly get besotted by these exchanges and feel your heart beating when you receive a message from him. You won't be able to wait to answer and your exchanges will take wing. The only thing left to decide is whether to continue with this person or not. Because be careful, you'll quickly get used to this game and you should not let this relationship spoil other aspects of your life that you like. If you are currently in a relationship, you need to learn to set limits in order to protect yourself. If not, you should be wary of this man's intentions and ensure they are sound. The cards you have drawn are auspicious for the future and herald a prosperous period full of happiness and success. It seems that if you want to achieve things in your personal and love life over the coming weeks, you have all the cards you need in your hand. Our eyes in the sky. Look for small blessings, magical moments, and unexpected opportunities for financial gain right now, though there's no telling how big or small these payouts will be. In honor of these vibes, you might want to do something nice for someone you care about to help propel the thrill of this cosmic climate. While things could be delightfully unpredictable early on, you'll want to stay grounded by focusing on small tasks and duties throughout the remainder of the day. Communicative Mercury and expansive Jupiter face off in the sky tonight, which could cause you to feel overwhelmed or as though too many people are vying for your attention. The prospect of change and the work that goes with it could also feel like a daunting challenge to take on, which is exactly why breaking things into smaller, more digestible steps should be a priority. It's also important to remember that it's okay to step back from your responsibilities for a bit, especially if you're feeling highly stressed or tightly wound. Use this time to decompress, and try not to have unreasonable expectations for yourself or those around you. Emotional territory is rarely ever streamlined to a point of complete confidence, and the Virgo moon tends to see us waxing critical, overly judgmental of our own flaws or others' actions. Uranus in trine helps us to lighten up. At this juncture, we perceive that life is full of unpredictable twists and turns. What matters isn't how well we anticipate the unexpected, but how we rise to those occasions with a willingness to do what must be done. In this way, there is less pressure to be perfect and more of a willingness to go with the flow and see to matters as they arise. This is a great occasion to break away from habitual and debilitating performance anxiety.